Hey, I am seriously so excited to just honestly share my experience with LifeChanger Academy. I'm now in LifeChanger Impact, and really just get down to what's been my journey and why I'm freaking grateful beyond all reason that I decided to join. So I just wanted to start by sharing what my why is and where I'm coming from in my dreams and pursuits. So really, for me, it comes down to my beliefs, and I truly believe that every single person is created to live out an amazing calling that makes the world a better place. And I'm personally super committed to being my best self. I want to be a person who's passionate and empathetic and humble and inspiring, encouraging, servant-hearted, and overall just unconditionally loving. And I want other people to be able to be all that they're made to be. And I personally have just seen too many people be taken out of that full calling because of health issues. And so I want to be able to bring the health that I think that they're made for to them, so that struggling with their health disease is just not an issue for them, and they can run full force forward into whatever they feel called to do. So my whole vision for that has just really come down to wanting to have a sustainable health coaching practice. I'm a health coach, or nutrition coach, not a personal fitness coach. But ultimately, I wanted to have a business that was thriving and was helping hundreds, even thousands of people, and that financially enabled my husband and I to both be home with our future kids and just do the service and outreach that we feel called to do in our community. So when I was introduced to LifeChanger and Sterling, it was actually at one of his live events earlier this year. And my business, if you could call it that at the time, was not even hardly an online business. I had only coached maybe 5 people. I think only one of them paid me. And I was just doing a lot of free handouts and just trying to build up my practice in a way that just was not effective. And I was working in a mid-level position in one aspect of my career, did not like it. And because I just wanted to have some sort of structure, I ended up taking a job as a cashier at Whole Foods. So that's where I was making $700 to $800 a month when I was introduced to LifeChanger. And I honestly I was just discouraged and very unclear of what I needed to do to build my health coaching practice in a way that it would enable me to achieve this dream that I had. And so when I went to this live event, I honestly wasn't skeptical because I didn't really know what was on the table. One of my friends invited me and said it'd be awesome, and I just trusted him, and so I went. I couldn't even go to the full event because I couldn't get work off from Whole Foods, but I went, and I was so inspired in the short period of time that I was there that I decided to quit my job at Whole Foods and just go all in and invest in the academy. There was a lot of people sharing their experiences that were really inspiring. I got to hear Sterling in person, share his practical tips and whatnot on how to build your business, and it just clicked. I was like, what am I doing working 20, 25 hours part-time as a cashier when I could be implementing these things and truly helping people? So I was scared because it was a big risk. I just I put in my 2 weeks that week and put in all of that money not knowing for sure whether or not I would make it back. But honestly, I really believe that with seeing the results that people had and seeing how passionate Sterling was, seeing how tangible and practical the steps were, I felt, well, shoot, it seems like it's all spelled out. So that's why I honestly decided to do it, despite having the fears there. So since I've joined LifeChanger, my vision is literally becoming a reality in just a matter of months. What I thought would take even 5 or 10 years is now actually within reach. I've been able to change lives like never before. I've honestly just had so much fulfillment and joy in what I'm doing. I get to think of new ways to serve my clients, to touch more people, to just see them experience amazing transformation and see the ways that impacts their families and their lives. It's just, I can't even describe how awesome it is. I'm doing it in a way that I get to work from home and whatnot. So the other thing too is my husband will actually have the option to leave his job within the next several months because of the income that I'm making. And as a result of reaching these goals already in the program, what I'm dreaming about and what I even think is possible has just blown up beyond anything I ever imagined and actually thought that I could even attain. So since I joined LifeChanger and made my first sale in through LifeChanger 6 months ago, I have made $64,650, which gives you an idea of what I've been making before. I'm pretty sure that's more than I've made in all of my years of employment combined, and I'm not that young enough for that to be the case. I've just worked really part-time jobs, whether it was in school or just working jobs that just didn't pay very well, honestly. So my mind is blown. And yeah, I just, and even just sharing a bit on my experience of working with Sterling himself, he is an endless source of energy that chooses to use that energy and direct it towards serving his clients. Like it's so obvious to me that he is just constantly focused on how to better serve us and how to make sure that I'm taken care of. I've always felt deeply cared for by him. His authenticity and vulnerability and humility is so inspiring to me, the way that he just freely admits when he's made mistakes, what he's looking to do, how he's grown, and all these different things where I'm just like, holy crap, like I'm just so inspired by it, and seeing someone go after their dreams and desiring to serve people and just being so transparent in that process inspires me and enables me to be that kind of a leader myself. Not to mention, I mean, in all of the personal development, and I did purchase some high ticket or a high coaching package in the past that was honestly just useless. Like there was no practical resources whatsoever, and Sterling's material is just so practical and tangible. He's constantly looking to make things easier and simpler and just super attainable for us. My experience with Darius, he comes off very direct and sometimes harsh. My first experiences with him were kind of, I guess you could say, shocking. But honestly, I just feel so blessed to have gotten to know him and know the heart behind his passion and the way that he just has this fierce commitment to my success and the success of everybody in the academy. He's truly motivated by love and care, and I know that he truly desires to see my potential realized, and he's always willing to serve and meet me in whatever I'm needing or requesting. And so I can't emphasize how thankful I am for him. And then honestly too, Hector, he's super, super awesome. I mean, if you need like just a good pick-me-up, a solid laugh, and some legit coaching all wrapped in one, like that's Hector. And he's just also super high energy and also in alignment with Sterling and Darius and just being deeply committed to all of us in LifeChanger, and will just randomly call and offer support and see what we need, and just always checking in to make sure we're cared for. And and for me, since joining LCA, I did LCA the 3-month program, now in LifeChanger Impact, which is their 12-month program. And for me, it was just a no-brainer to continue on into the 12-month, because I knew that whatever was going on in my business, I had these people who I knew were so committed to me that if anything went wrong, I knew I'd have their support, and I knew that they would be there for me, and I knew that they were continually working on ways to help me succeed. And I just did not want to continue trying to build this business that they pretty much like helped me create without them. So what I would say for someone that is wanting to join LifeChanger is, honestly, it's not for everybody. It's not. And it's not for the people who are just honestly not willing to face their fears, and for people who are not willing to take an honest and humble look at what has already been preventing them from reaching their dreams and their aspirations and the success that they want so far. Like, if for people that have been making excuses and blaming other things and saying like, oh, this thing's, I'm not doing well because of this thing or that person or whatnot, like, it's not for that group of people at all. It's for people who understand the growth process, who understand what it is to work hard, who understand what it is to trust and learn and be coached. It's so for coachable people. It's for people, and I'll say this too, it's for people who have a vision that goes beyond making money. The people who are only focused on making money do not succeed, because they're not focused on what really matters and on coming from a place of vision and passion and commitment and love for the people that they're serving. It's also for people who are tired of being where I was, of just, if you're working part-time as a cashier, like definitely for you, but people who are just tired of being confused and like trying what they think they should be doing to build this kind of business and following other people, trying to copy what they're doing, and just honestly not knowing the specific steps on how to be successful and create the results that they want. And honestly, lastly, I would say it's for people who are truly passionate about creating the best possible results for their clients, and ultimately not just in their health and their bodies, but in legitimately transforming their lives. That is really what I would say is the thrust of what this academy is, who the academy is for. And I just wanted to share that, and I hope that that's helpful for anybody that's watching this in understanding what LCA is like, the kind of results that you can get, what it's like working with the different coaches. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message me, whether it's through Instagram or Facebook. My name, as you can probably see this video, is Robin Rhine McDonald. You can look up either of those. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in the world. Or you could just, it's at Robin_Rhine, RHINEMCD on Instagram. But I'd love to talk with anybody. This is literally, it's appropriately named. It has changed my life. And I would love to see other people who have a vision to want to serve and change the world from a place of love and just genuine concern for others be able to have this experience as well. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll get to see you in the academy.